Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Venice. So as I said at the end of the previous episode, I played I think 2, maybe 3 turns off camera. I wanted to set up the Siege of Truro and basically nuns at the same time because they're so close to each other. I lost the unit in the process and we may lose this Fusilier as well, but in this confined area, I think it's just better to rush things, sacrifice I don't know, 2-3 units, take these cities, than trying to do this without losses and just try to shuffle units around in this confined space. There's just not enough tiles. So yeah, as I said, I just decided to rush things. Hopefully, with all the field guns in position, we'll be able to take the cities fast enough so that we don't lose units that are important to us, so especially the higher level field guns. That's one thing, and before we start playing, I wanted to answer some questions from comments. First one was about workers, what I'm doing with them, that in many cases I'm just removing roads that really don't make much of a difference if it saves me a gold per turn. Now when we are making 500 plus, well, at this point I could just delete all the workers and it wouldn't really matter. The game is decided basically, and right now what I'm doing is that I'm just getting rid of these smoking tiles that I don't like and the roads that are just going nowhere because I don't like how the map looks like. So basically what the workers are doing are making the map more aesthetically pleasing for me, and that's it. I could be more effective, I could be building railroads everywhere now, things like that, but as I said, the game, it wouldn't affect the outcome of the game anymore, and no matter what I do with workers, it won't make a noticeable difference. So I'm just doing basically whatever I want with them and don't really think about effectiveness. As I said, I just want them to get rid of some features on the map that I don't like looking at. So that's just an explanation why I'm playing suboptimally in this case. That's one thing, and then there was one more question, if only I remembered. What was that? Let me quickly check. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, I know. About garrisons in puppeted cities. I actually thought that garrisons in puppeted cities don't matter. But before I started recording, I moved these 2 fusiliers out of the cities where they were sitting, and I lost 2% happiness, I lost gold per turn, and I lost culture per turn. So it actually does matter if we have or don't have garrisons in puppets. It's really surprising for me. I was convinced that garrisons in puppeted cities don't matter, but well, because they do, I think I'll actually buy some units. Let's see what we can buy. We can still buy Landsknechts. Let's see, if I buy one here, what's gonna happen? See, it's going up. So it's actually maybe the best thing that we can do right now, how we can invest our gold. I know that I'm overpaying quite a bit for the Landsknechts. That's because we have a lot of war readiness. But I think it's worth it. The war is still gonna take a while, so it's gonna take some time before the price returns to normal. Okay, you can sit in the city. You can sit here. You can sit here. That should improve the happiness a little bit. I pieced out with Siam, so we are no longer, or we no longer have problems with their units here. So let's just move back. We're gonna fortify everything on this side. 2, 3. That's the new garrisons. You can move back. You can move back, and we can move down here. So that's quite a few garrison units. See, the happiness went up to 90 and we gained like, what, 20 culture per turn. We can buy another garrison in Constantinople. And I think we are done with that. Fortify. Okay. Anything else? Maybe I could use some of these units, because at this point it feels like we have just too many, especially ranged units. I don't know what to do with them. What's that? You can go here. You can go here. Okay. And now we can go. Oh, there is a field gun arriving. What was I doing? That's here to attack Cardiff, right? So I'll just move closer. What are you doing here? I guess you'll be garrison in Cahokia. Fortify. Yeah, we are up to 94 happiness, or 94% happiness. Fine. Next. Now we probably lose the Fusilier. Even with cover 2, he'll take a lot of damage. Actually, he survived. May even be able to save him if I really wanted to. Okay, what are we doing here? Removing roads. Let's keep doing that. Fortify, fortify. See, another example here. I don't really care about these farms. They really don't make a difference. But I just hate smoking tiles. I actually said it so many times, even in the previous series, that I don't like that I have smoking tiles on the map. So another action that's really not optimal. Just, as I said, making the map look a little bit better for me. Okay, I bought another prophet. I want to flip the main Babylonian cities. Then hopefully they'll send or start sending proper religious units to help us like maintain the religion everywhere. Wallet, that's a decent promotion at this point, and Sam has monopoly on horses, good for them. Okay. Now you will move here, you'll move here. I will move the Fusilier back. I'll actually try to save him. That means I have to move the cavalry forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any more shots. Well, that's unfortunate. I just hope that this Fusilier survives. 45. Let's actually embark. In case he doesn't, I need to have a melee unit that can actually take the city. I underestimated a little bit how much damage the Celtic cities can do. And I think I'll pay for that. And yeah, this tile was cursed the whole time for Bodica. She lost already like 10, maybe even more than 10 units here. Just kept sending, especially crossbowmen here, and I was able to always kill them with the cavalry. Let's see, if we move closer, I just wonder how much damage you'll be taking there. And move the field gun. Okay, fortify. Don't you have anything to do with these field guns? I'm thinking about moving them to Cardiff, but before they arrive here, I'll probably be sieging Cardiff from the north. So I guess we will just wait here. Fortify. Okay, here we are done. So let's just start working on another railroad. What is this? A lancer will sit in the city. Do we have some cities that need garrisons? Not really. So here, I want to have some units in the area because we'll end up fighting Siam again, of course. The Vatican actually has quite a few units, and last time even Siam sent some units this way. I want to be prepared for that. What am I missing? Some garrison units. Actually, you can move back. You can move forward. 96%. That's a pretty effective solution, actually. I really thought, I was convinced that in puppeted cities you don't have to have garrisons, or that there is basically minimal effect, and the effect is a lot more significant than I thought. Oh, more railroads, fortify. Oh, and I forgot again. We still want more monasteries. There we go. Okay, next. The cavalry is probably gonna die. Actually, it didn't. How are they so ineffective? Remove the road. And how does it look like here? So you'll work on the railroad here. And you can start working on the railroad here, I suppose. Fortify and more railroads. See, she always leaves units here. It's funny because she should know about the cavalry, right? It's inside of her territory, so she has vision. It's not like the cavalry is sitting behind the jungle and she has no idea it's there. She knows that the cavalry is here, and she kept the unit that would obviously die. She can check the promotion, so she knows that I can move through the jungle hill and not spend too much movement. This is weird why the AI is sacrificing units here over and over again, basically every turn. There's definitely some flaw in like the AI decision making. You can start working on the railroad. And how far can we move here? This is good enough. One. Should be able. Actually, I can't make it out. Well, I can make it out this way. Move this field gun forward, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna swap these two. Is this a hill? No, I can. Actually, it is a hill. I can still hit the city at least for the experience. But I'm pretty sure that the Gatling gun is much tougher than the field gun, so hopefully it'll be able to handle at least one turn here. Attack. Yeah, now we killed the garrison. Still not enough damage to take the city. Okay, let's move up. Wait. Oh, and I hope they don't buy a unit here. 45. Okay, you'll sit here. Or maybe even... let's actually move back. You will move back. You two can swap. What is this? Caravan. I think that was one of the caravans feeding our capital. Yep. Okay. Next. She shouldn't be able to hit the Fusilier, I think. No, and she realized she's gonna lose the city now, so she's evacuating civilians. Okay, that's always the sign the AIs know the city is gonna fall next turn. Industrialization. Probably want to build a factory, but it's the only thing that we really care about. Yeah, I should be able to take the city from the sea, right? You can attack there, you can attack there. I still need one more hit though. Okay. So what did we get? Well, I guess that's fine. Great puppet. Yeah, and actually that's one thing I probably didn't mention. We finally got civilizing mission. We are really close to that at the end of the previous episode. So now we have solved our problem with money, as you can see. And as usual, the amount of money that we get for conquering cities is absolutely ridiculous. That social policy could even get like, I don't know, 60% nerf or something like that, and it still would be strong. I'm gonna do this. Move here. Okay, fix the gold. Next, I probably want to fix the pepper. It should be safe. If I sit here... No, I have to sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, hopefully she's not gonna buy any ships. She doesn't see the Fusilier, so there's basically no reason for her to buy ships. And should be able to use this guy, take the city. You know what? You can move there. You'll move to the city. 45, 45. And the Gatling gun should be able to survive one more turn. Surprised how little damage it's actually taking. 45. Alright, we have... How close do I have replacements? If I moved you on the road, the next turn I can jump in. I could even jump... No, next turn. I don't have enough movement to do it this time. Okay, fine. I think I can afford to attack. Because next turn the Gatling gun will move away, will be replaced by the field gun, and we'll send the cavalry forward. Okay, 45. Wait. Now, how do we spend the money? Let's buy those garrisons we are still missing. What is a bit annoying about puppets is that I can't scroll through them as you can do with normal cities. So I have to go through them manually and go around the map. Another Landsknecht. 45, 45. Another one for Harar. 45. Hanoi has garrison. Adrianople, Constantinople. Okay, I think we have garrisons everywhere now. No, actually, wait, we do have a garrison here. 45. 86%. Actually, I think if I didn't buy all these garrison units, we would be in trouble. Especially when the Golden Age ends. Next. How does it look like with the war awareness? 67. That is pretty damn high. On Wales. Well, I can now sell Wales to the whole world. We should control all the whales. Actually, no, we are still missing one tile here. Almost all the whales in the world. Okay, we want to have a road here, which is gonna connect Babylon and Borsippa, of course. Indonesia, Ethiopia. What can we trade? Whales, sugar, gold, jade. And we can get what? Would you pay 14? You would. Probably not 15, yeah. Propose. And they're still trying. Okay, so we want to keep this connection. Okay, so this side of the map finally looks a little bit better. I mean, there's still some tile improvements that I would build differently, but at least there are no like completely useless tile improvements we have to pay for. Let's start building another railroad. Okay, what do we want to fix next? Actually, maybe I don't need to fix anything. I'll just remove the road, because we are building a road down here. Or I'll actually fix the farm first. Now you will go to Opis to spread the religion. That should guarantee that Babylon will have our religion as their main. Upgrade. And how are we doing here? Should be able to shoot once and still move away. Now, if I move forward, it should work, right? Attack. We have logistics. Extra range, you do. So now I kill the Tercio. Move the cavalry to protect the field gun and hit the city. 115 damage, that's very nice. So next turn it should go down. And why is the Tercio as a garrison not taking damage? Is it a garrison? I think it is, and he's for some reason not taking damage. He's definitely in the city. That's odd. Fortify. Wait. Now you two will swap. Do I have a logistics Gatling gun in the area, perhaps? No, but what I could do, I could actually send the cavalry here. That'll be a bit more effective. Attack. This is a joke. Okay, next. Yeah, refuse. You're going to capitulate. Well, that is nice, but the problem is I need your capital, so I have to refuse. And I think I'll just completely remove her from the map. On the other hand, it depends on how much territory Cardiff controls. Because if I remove her completely from the map, then it's gonna take forever to get rid of the War Baroness. Okay, Venice is still growing. Do we have any specialist slots that are worth working? Come on. Scroll down. Wait, that was too much. So that's just engineers and one diplomat, and everything is fool up here. What are we doing? Building a musician's guild. I think we can speed things up a little bit now. Factory. Train station. How much money do we have? 4.5. Zoo. And we don't want seaport, we don't want the hotel. I will actually build Hermitage first. Could try. Let's actually build all these buildings, and if the wonders are still available, I'm gonna build them. I mean, they are both nice, but I don't really care about them anymore. As I said, even the wonders are not something that would help us win the game. This is really just about how effectively we can play with our units. Okay, so this will be a bit of a problem because now I don't have a clear path to the city. I have to take the caravel out. It's gonna slow down everything. Oh wait, this cavalry doesn't even have logistics. Fine, I'll just swap and attack. Wait. So now I need vision on Cardiff, which I can get very easily. See, they just didn't move the cannon away. And it took me like 3 turns to actually kill it. Attack. Move down. Wait. Wait. You need to repair the tile. Go. Okay, so now 3 out of their 4 cities follow our religion, so hopefully they'll stop sending missionaries like this to our territory. You know what? I just don't like the missionaries at all. Let's burn a little bit of faith. Now we have inquisitors, I think, everywhere. Yep. Well, Genoa deserves one as well. Oh wait, Genoa doesn't have... Oh, they don't have a religion. Why is that? Do I still have enough? Okay, much better. Go. And they just keep sending ships, blocking my Fusilier there. Ram is plotting, can't steal from Ram, whatever. And it actually looks like we don't have a railroad on this tile. Is that even possible? It is. Well, let's fix that. Fortify. Ow! There's a new target we can kill. I have no idea what's going on with the AI there. Okay, what about the profit? We still have some cities that we want to flip now on this side. Well, let's go to Douglas. Doesn't really matter where we start. How long is it gonna take to get another profit? Also, how much would we have to pay? 5,000? I think I will actually get one more. Although, let me check something. Do we have... no. Not a single follower of our religion. Yeah, so it will be easier to just get a profit and spread the religion that way. Probably more expensive, but much less annoying. I won't have to micromanage like multiple missionaries and inquisitors. Okay, next. Some strategic monopoly on horses, good for them. And they're moving units away. Didn't get or didn't buy a ship. Good, finally. We can take that city and get into the open terrain. Okay, here we have another road we want to get rid of. Now, I think we have enough great works, so we can pop the right there for culture. Let's see, we need 18,000 for a social policy, so it's half of a social policy. Actually more than half, because we'll get the bonus. Let's see, that should be 9,100, and we'll get... Can we see the number over the city? No. Actually, I would like to see how much I got from the right there. Oh, whatever. Do we care about regimental system, or it's more important, do we care about the finisher? Because there is nothing at all we really care about. The bonus for generals, maybe. I'm thinking divine right match will be better. How many social policies do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We won't open ideologies with this social policy anyway. I think I'll actually go for divine right. Let's see how much culture we can get from that. We have what? 1056. Less than I expected. Okay, let's take the city. 2, 3, 4. Do I want to pillage a tile or something before I do it? No. The replaceable parts. Finally, we'll be able to spend some of the money on meaningful upgrades. Rifleman will be pretty good. What does the city look like? Good enough. And let's finish off the Tercio, and we'll block the access to the city just in case. Move the general into the city to protect it against possible naval attack. They can still try send a few ships, although I don't think that... No, they can have like, I don't know, 3 caravels that could try something stupid. How far can you go? Far enough. At this point I could probably just pillage the citadel. Move to Cardiff from the south. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm gonna do it next turn. The citadel I want to leave intact because that's actually going to be useful against Korea, I think. But this one doesn't really matter. And if we could move, let's see, how many units do we have down here? We could move like 3 ranch units to help with the siege of Cardiff, and then we would just move all these units to Edinburgh. So next turn we're gonna pillage it. Wait. How's our war awareness? 71. Well, now when I'm not losing units anymore, it's not going up that fast. How are we doing on oil, by the way? Still 0, but I'm pretty sure that we are improving like 2, maybe 3 oil tiles. We won't need too many. So 2 or 3 tiles will be enough. Just need them done so that we can upgrade some more units. Now, when we have the money, I should probably upgrade everything as soon as possible. Let's take logistics. Shock for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. So many pop-ups. Ram is plotting against Sejong. If they start fighting, I'm actually surprised that they are not fighting the whole time. But if they start fighting, that would be a great time for us to attack. So we want them to wait, let's say 20 turns, and in 20 turns, if they start the war, it's gonna be perfect. Kathmandu seeks a scientist. Yeah, we'll have him in 7. Oh, we completed the coal mine. How are you doing? 4 turns. Fine. Textiles. Oh, wait. Why are you... I moved the wrong guy. Well, let's keep working. Yes, I want to remove the road. Okay. And I think... Actually, wait. Won't end this episode yet. As I said, I'm gonna pillage that citadel. If I need a melee unit on this tile, actually have a melee unit for the town fields. Actually, wait, you don't have the range. Where are our range units? 1, 2. So we need these 2. Fine. Attack. Wait, wait, wait. And yeah, I'm gonna make a cut off camera. I'll probably check all the units because most of our units at this point should be inside of our territory. So before we go anywhere, we can upgrade, well, not all of them, but like half of them probably. Ah, missing 2 turns for the oil well. Probably are working on another oil well somewhere else, but I don't think it would be closer to completion. So yeah, I may play like 1 or 2 turns off camera, just that I can move all these units forward. And in the next episode, we remove Bodica from the map, and then we'll finally try to explore a little bit the territory of both Korea and Siam, so that we can prepare the attack on their capital cities. And I'll just go straight for those capital cities as quickly as possible. They are not that far from Edinburgh, so hopefully we'll be able to just rush them and won't have to take many other cities. And also, we have to leave some units behind to take Jakarta. That will probably be the last war, because Indonesia at this point has units like everywhere, because they don't have to worry about me killing them. So yeah, this could still be quite an annoying attack once, especially the units here just start running around. So I want to kill them last and as quickly as possible. But well, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode, I hope that you're gonna join me next time again, and until then, have a good time, bye bye.